Canadians have faced higher and higher costs at the pumps in recent weeks, and analysts say these record-breaking prices could become the new normal. So for more, let's talk about gas prices with Natalie Collada. Natalie, do I dare ask how high it is expected to go this weekend?
You're hoping prices to go down. That is certainly not going to happen. In fact, we are seeing predictions of record prices. We saw the price increase this morning in many parts of Canada, hitting over $2 a litre in much of the country. But experts say this is not the end of it. In fact, prices are expected to rise again tonight. Experts are predicting gas will rise tomorrow in Toronto, another 6 cents, 4 cents in Montreal. And we know in Vancouver, they are expected to see one of the highest prices in the country, $2.33 there as of tomorrow. In Newfoundland and Labrador, in St. John's, they are expected to see one of, if not the highest one-day jump tonight. Prices there are expected to rise 13 cents to $2.24 a litre by tomorrow. And remember, this is just the price for regular gasoline. That doesn't include premium or diesel, which are typically more expensive. Now, CBC News did speak to some drivers about how they're coping. Have a listen.
Taking trips with this price of gas, you really have to limit yourself.
I have to decide whether I should buy gasoline or food.
It doesn't sound like there's any positive news coming for us for this summer, so I am looking at getting onto a bike.
So you see there some drivers reporting changing their plans. We also know the reports there more people are saying they're planning to take transit or walk or cycle. They're saying they're now canceling or limiting their summer road trips, Michael, to account for those higher prices.
Well, let's pick up on that point. You mentioned summer road trips, and I can imagine that there are discussions right now about how the summer might be affected by this.
Well, we do know, we've heard one survey that took a look and surveyed 1,500 Canadians right across this country, and it reported 64% said they were either limiting or canceling those summer road trips as a result, because the big question here is how long will these prices last? Experts say barring any kind of government intervention, when you consider high inflation, gas supply issues, summer gas costs, which we know is more expensive than winter gas because they use a more expensive additive for the summer, we are seeing those prices continuing to push higher and unlikely to change. Have a listen.
I've not seen anything like this since my days doing this as a member of Parliament, May, June, July and well into October of 2008, when we saw the cycle move up and up and up. And at least back then, the Canadian dollar was strong and it shielded Canadians to these higher prices. My bigger concern isn't so much energy, because I think that's a huge factor. My concern is that this is going to cascade throughout the economy.
So McTeague goes on to say that any kind of change, Michael, will require government intervention. But there are things we're hearing from the Tire and Rubber Alliance, who says there are things you can do to maximize your mileage. So things like removing those roof racks off your car, increasing and decreasing speed, slowly coasting when you can, and avoid those really aggressive acceleration moments if you're tempted to do so.